Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Not every test comes as a roaring storm. Some drift in quietly, disguised as a soft, gentle breeze. It's a new morning at the university. The campus buzzes with energy. Students move briskly across the courtyard, some deep in conversation, others scrolling mindlessly through their phones. The air carries a blend of distant car horns, laughter, and the whisper of rustling leaves. Amidst the sea of students, there's Aisha. She's 19. Her hijab is neatly pinned, her clothes modest yet effortlessly stylish. She clutches her books close, her gaze lowered, focused, calm, yet slightly distant, moving through a world overflowing with noise. Silence can be a fortress, but how long can the heart stay shielded behind its wall? As Aisha crosses the bustling courtyard, a group of girls gather near a cafe, fashionably dressed, laughter bubbling, snapping selfies. Among them is Sanai, Aisha's friend. Aisha, we're grabbing coffee after class. Come with us. Aisha pauses. A soft smile touches her lips, but there's a flicker of hesitation. Maybe next time, she says gently. The girls exchange glances, some understanding, some whispering, but they let it go. Was Aisha avoiding fun or protecting something deeper inside her heart? It always begins small, a glance, a smile, an innocent conversation. Yet sometimes the smallest open doors lead to the heaviest tasks. In the lecture hall, the professor's voice fills the room. Pens scratch against paper as students take notes diligently. Aisha sits near the front, absorbed in her writing. Hey, you're in this class too. It's Hassan, 20 years old, confident, charismatic. The kind of guy people naturally gather around. Aisha blinks, caught off guard, but quickly regains her composure. Yes, she replies. Hassan leans back casually, arms crossed, a playful grin dancing on his lips. You're always so serious. Could we ever just chill? Aisha offers a polite smile, then bends back over her notes. It seemed harmless, just small talk. For some, solitude feels like loneliness. For others, it's armor. At lunchtime, Aisha sits alone under a tree, a book open in her hand, lunch untouched beside her. A murmur of student chatter weaves through the rustling leaves. And then Hassan again. Reading, huh? You're like a magnet for books. He plops down beside her, uninvited but casual. Aisha's grip on her book tightens, but she remains poised. I find peace in reading, she says softly. I guess everyone finds peace somewhere. I like talking to people. Hassan replies, shrugging. A conversation lingers. He doesn't leave. Aisha shifts, uncomfortable yet still polite. When does friendly start feeling like something more? Later that afternoon, a soft drizzle begins. Aisha rushes towards the library, her hijab dampening, books hugged tightly to her chest. Inside, the silence feels sacred, a refuge. Yet a familiar voice breaks it. You okay? Rinka Yuchu. Hassan stands by a shelf, an umbrella dangling from his fingers. Yes? Just waiting for it to stop. Aisha murmurs. I can walk you home if you'd like. Her heart quickens, not because of him, but because of the test looming in the air. No, but thank you, she replies firmly. The days start to blur into one another. The messages continue. A good morning here. A hope your day is going well there. He never crosses any clear line, never says anything inappropriate. Always respectful. Yet Aisha knows tests aren't always in what is spoken. Sometimes the real test hides in what's left unsaid. One evening, Aisha visits her Quran teacher, Sister Fatima. Sister, how do you know if you're crossing a line, even if nothing wrong has happened yet? Sister Fatima smiles gently. My dear, when your heart feels a tug, it's often a whisper from Allah. The test isn't always in the sin itself. Sometimes it's in the steps that lead you there. The next day, Aisha turns the corner in the hallway. Hassan is waiting. You've been avoiding me. Aisha draws in a breath. Steady. I think we should only speak about classwork from now on. Strength isn't just in saying no, it's in saying no before your heart ever dares to say yes. Hassan's smile falters just for a moment, but he nods, masking it with a polite grin. I understand. Take care, Aisha. She watches him walk away, his figure swallowed by the moving crowd, and yet the heaviness in her heart lingers. Tests of the heart are rarely loud. Sometimes they end not with a bang, but with the silent closing of a door. Aisha closes her eyes, breathing deep, anchoring herself. When she opens them again, the world feels sharper, the path ahead brighter. She clutches her books tighter, not out of fear, but out of newfound strength. Because true faith isn't about walking away from a person. It's about walking away from the door that leads you away from Allah. If this story touched your heart, don't let it end here. Like this video, subscribe for more stories that strengthen faith, and share your reflections in the comments below. Your story might just be the light someone else needs today. Together, let's keep our hearts strong and our Iman even stronger. Jazakallahu khairan for watching.